Hi guys, Peter here. On fast forward. This is Sunday the 15th of September. A huge day. I made the decision, and I'll probably explain that more in the video, to make a move from Shore Island to Mackay Marina, as there were a couple of days of really solid blow coming through. And I don't mean the drug. Anyway, I made the decision on the Saturday that Sunday looked like the wind had gone down slightly, just enough for me to get through. So I thought, I've got a resupply in Mackay, but we've got some nice northerlies and weather coming up, which are suitable for going south. So I made the decision to go to Mackay, long stretch, and then be in the marina during the blow where I can resupply and do various other things. So it was a long day. It was a good decision. I'm glad I did it. But it was a 12.5-hour day, tacking up against the wind, quite sizable waves in some places. Some of them was just like, please don't break over me. Anyway, so it was a good sail. It was an exciting sail, a long sail. In fact, my shoulders are killing me from being on the wheel for 12.5 hours fighting those waves, but that's okay. Everything's experience, and no pain, no gain, and all those cliches. Got them out of the way. So yes, I made it into Mackay. I had a little bit of problem starting my engine when I got there, because I did the silly thing of leaving the power to both batteries turned on. So therefore I drained out my starter battery just enough for it not to work. So I had a bit of assistance coming into Mackay, but otherwise all good. Just a very long day. Anyway, here's what happened. Well, good morning, and it is early actually. It's 5 to 5 in the morning. Sunday the 15th of September, nearly, well, as good as halfway through September. Oh my God. Anyway, morning voice. Just preparing to get away when daylight comes. I'm going to make the run from Mackay today, which is around about 10 hours probably, more or less, depending on how the wind behaves. It's been windy. If you've followed the other videos the last few days, I've been holed up here in Shore Island, Burning Point. The wind today is dropping slightly before it comes back with a vengeance on Monday and Tuesday, so tomorrow and the next day. So I thought I'd be better off at Mackay Marina for those 2 days. Then I can use that time to stock up and do all the other things I need to do, catch up with people down there, which will be fun. And when later in the week we're expecting some northerlies, which obviously are an assistance for me going south, I'll be ready to pick them up. So otherwise the schedule is going to be go into Mackay on Wednesday and then waste the northerlies, sitting there obviously provisioning and other stuff. So expecting around about 10 hours today. Not sure. I think I said that before already. I'm still having my coffee, right? So yeah, it's going to be up against the wind too. So it's going to be a day of bashing probably. But I think it's going to be worth it to be in the marina when the wind is at its worst. There's a good shelter here. It's not bad. But yeah, you get a lot of these bullets coming through. You're throwing the boat left and right and stuff, so it just gets a little bit old after a while. So anyway, the forecast said, as I said, 18 I think is the max. I love the forecast that said 18 gusting to 16 and going, okay, I haven't had my coffee yet, but even I can see through that. So anyway, we will see what comes. Follow along for today. Okay, well here we are, running out of Shore Island, Burning Point. I think I'm saying I'm Burning Point, but I'm actually about to go round it. The sun hasn't quite broken the horizon yet. So yeah, doing that runner in the night. Well, not quite, but anyway. I noticed that we are getting quite close to the equinox. I think there's only 2 minutes now, before this becomes a 12-hour day, 12-hour night. There's a bit of useless information for you. By the time you get this, it'll be different anyway. So, anyway, we've got a bit of a gust coming out. I've got a double reef happening. Just got the main up at the moment, around the point. And then we'll see basically what that will throw out. Just put it in. A lot of flapping stuff goes on. So, yeah, sun's going to be coming up pretty soon. Looking pretty good. And, yeah, I'm under running lights at the moment, but they'll go off pretty shortly. So, anyway, it's a nice morning. Clear skies so far. So, long day, but it should be a nice day. Okay, so this is actually Burning Point. So I'll head around that, turn left, and hopefully I can point high enough to make Mackay in one hit. I should have the tide with me for the next hour or two, or at least the slack tide, and then I'll be fighting it for a while, and then around midday it'll come back my way again. So, yeah, we're in for the long haul, right? That boat's called Wraith. And I think I mentioned the other day that I'm sure I was here last time I was here, over a month ago. Anyway, worst places to live, I guess, but just a little bit blowy for me. But that just happens to be how it is whenever I get here. Anyway, looking back down the passage, Whitsunday. Bye-bye, Whitsundays. Club Med over there on Lindeman Island. Okay, let's get into the day. Okay, just coming around Burning Point now. Okay, Conway over there. And within and around behind that, there's Repulse Bay. So called because James Cook, when he came up this coast, thought it was actually a continuation of the passage, but it is a bay, so they were repulsed. Anyway, I digress. Look at the clouds starting to light up. I might go and turn the running lights off soon. I don't think we need them anymore. Okay, so we've still got a bit of tide with us, and we're getting a bit of tide assist coming out around the head here, just while I'm a little bit becalmed, just because of the point, but that's a very temporary thing. So you can see the swirling and the whirling of the tide there, which is taking us out, so that's brilliant. Just got to wind up. Okay, so this is pretty well the tone of the day, I'd say, just mashing into this, but I do have the tide with me. I'm actually doing 6.5 knots on a double reef and a half of my head self. Ladysmith Island, Goldsmith Island, I think they're the Iron Islands. Everyone's something Smith. I think that's basically thing. James was, sorry. He did have a shop in Wellington, I think, but yeah, a while ago. Yeah. Here. Very confused sea. You can see it's chopping in every direction. There's probably a bit of wind over tide happening out here too, because the tide's going into the wind. So yeah, ride this while we can. Mackay is actually that way. So it's like a long day of tacking, but I'll just make some big tacks. Here we go. Whoa! Okay. Woo! All right, you get wet. I got a jump on. It's okay. So far, so good. Oh, look, some other man. I think the big one in the middle is Ladysmith. Goldsmith. I think it's Coppersmith. So Goldsmith means you're good with gold. Coppersmith means you're good with copper. Ladysmith means you're good with the ladies. Hang on, these are the Iron Islands. Iron Lady. Oh, it's Dennis Island. There you go. I got it.
Yeah, riding this horse, I feel like the guy on Gangnam Style. Not I'm going to try that leg movement anyway. Cross the top, lady. Yeah, pretty hectic. It'll be a long old day like this all day. Anyway, there is a reason for it, so we can avoid even worse tomorrow. All good. Got a serious racing bike. Jeez. Oh, take it. Way back. Anyway, he's on the starboard. It's showing off. He's got a. Anyway, he's, there he goes. Still munching against it. I'm getting a bit of a lift now. I can point a little bit higher towards Mackay. Tide's now against me, but we're still doing 4 knots fairly steadily. The wind's come up, gone down, come up again. Yeah, it's pretty good waves out there, I must say. Ship on a few over the front. And I haven't got really wet, just a spray really, so all good. Yeah, here we go now. Okay. Whoa. No, oops. I think that's Slade Point up ahead. Long time coming. You gotta be kidding me. Get on. That was a huge day. Not in yet, but at least I can see it.
Thank you for watching another Fast Forward to Queensland video. As always, don't forget to like, comment on YouTube and subscribe to Dawn Radar.